Hello fellow modelers, this is P.J.C. 2.0 and this is part 5 of the Klingon battlecruiser build. Now I had intended for part 5 here to be the last video in this series, but other things came up and now it looks like I'm doing a part 6. Right now I'm just covering over the seams, making sure that they're painted over, and now I'm applying an olive drab green coat over the model, just lightly spraying it to darken everything up. And then once I'm done with this, I'm going to put some paint thinner on a paper towel and wipe a little bit of it off. And then I'm going to put it aside and let it dry overnight. Okay, now I've let everything dry overnight. And before I apply a clear coat, I'm going to remove the masking tape off of the clear pieces on the nacelles. And then I'm going to do a simple lighting test to make sure all the lighting inside the nacelles is still working right. And then I'm going to get ready to apply the clear coat. Alright, now I've put the model back on the work base, and now I'm just applying a coat of all clad glossy clear coat, so when I put the decals on I won't have any problem getting them in place. And then once the decals dry, I'm going to apply a coat of all clad matted clear coat, because I don't have any flat clear coat, but in my opinion the matted clear, it works just as well. Okay, now I'm applying the decals. I'm going to do the bottom half first, because only 2 decals go on the bottom half according to the instructions. And then I'm going to do the top side decals. Alright, now I'm applying the top side decals. Just looking at the instructions, making sure I get them all in the right place. And then once they dry, I'm going to spray this whole model down with all clad matted clear coat and seal the decals in place. Alright, now I've had to do a little repaint on this Klingon base, mostly because I wanted to make a silicone mold of this base. So when I do my Kronos 1 build, I will have this silicone mold so I can make this Klingon emblem again and use it as a base for that model, which seemed like a good idea at the time. And this piece right here is my first attempt at molding this emblem. Now I'm just gonna take it out of this mold, and every time I do this I forget to apply the mold release, but it doesn't seem to be much of a problem. This one turned out alright. The mold did its job, but there are some obvious flaws in it, and I used too much resin, so I'm going to have to practice with this a little bit and to see how much resin I really need to use in order to make this mold work. Alright, now I'm getting to work on the display, and what I'm going to do is glue these buttons in place. The black button is the on and off button, and the red and green one is for the disruptors and the photon torpedo firing effect. And then I'm going to let this hot glue dry for a little while before I try to put the model onto the base. Alright, I've let the hot glue dry for a half an hour, so now I'm going to try putting the model onto the base. Now I have to do it like this because I have to line up the hole with the Klingon emblem and the hole with the base up, and then I gotta put the mounting block in. And now that I look back on it, I think I should have glued the mounting block in first, but I had to do it this way because I needed to line the holes up right. And using the mounting rod to do that was probably the right way to do it. I just wish that I'd applied the glue first. Now, it was a little tricky getting everything together right, but I managed. And now I'm just going to let the glue dry overnight. Alright, now I'm just getting ready to wire up the main power. And I have not gotten the effects boards for the photon firing or the disruptors, but I have ordered the nav strobe board from HDA ModelWorks, so now I'm just waiting for that to arrive. And as for the disruptor firing effect, I can pull that off with a simple adjustable blinker board. Now here's the model with the main lighting on. And right now I'm just looking everything over, making sure every light is working. And so far so good. All the red and green nav lights are working. And the window lighting is working. And both nacelles are lit up. And they look good. Now I'm just cleaning up a little, making sure there's no paint that got into these lights. Okay, let me bring the model up to the camera and give you a closer look. And I'm happy with how this lighting turned out. These red vent lights are working good. And sometimes I think they would look better if I given them a pulsing effect of some kind. But I'm happy with them as is. Now, the two yellow clear pieces that I made for the model, I was only able to get this one you see right here right. The other one, I couldn't get it right. And I couldn't get it to fit in the spot where it was supposed to go, so I just filled that in with UV res, and then I painted it with Tamiya clear yellow. And the impulse engine lights are working good. I'm not seeing any problems. Now I just need to get the effects boards. Now I'm going to end this video with some pictures of the model.